Brayden Fogle just committed to Georgia. We haven't watched him yet on this channel. I haven't watched him off the channel. I'm going to do that right now. 6'3", 230 from Lexington in Ohio. Also a basketball prospect. Tight end, just committed to Georgia. I think I said that. At 6'3", we're going to be talking about a tight end that's a bit on the smaller end. So we're probably going to have to expect to see a bit more suddenness. Going to be probably athletically closer to a receiver. A lot of times you'll see these tight ends will play receiver in high school and then they end up moving to tight end at the next level. Yeah, you could take a look at this frame. This kid's not a receiver. Massive, very wide shoulders. Gonna love this kid, in line. They keep saying it's the number 3 corner in the country. I wish I could recognize who that was. I don't recognize the uniforms. Anybody knows off the top of their head, love that information, who he's just going against there. Yeah, when I saw 6'3", tight end, and basketball player, I was very confused because it doesn't really add to the story. Usually you'd be talking about a dual sport athlete being like 6'5". Really like this kid's shoulders though. You can't really see it. A lot of these split out wide every time. Are we gonna see any blocking highlights on this tape? We'll see, but you could tell very fluid hips. See if we see any inline stuff, but I doubt it. So we might have to just go off the stock blocking, the run blocking on the edge and all that. But so I think the bulk of recruiting, you might not realize it if you just watch my videos because I'm usually posting the more polished type prospects just because they kind of play well. They play better for videos, but I think this stuff is just as intriguing because this is a kid with upside and you won't see a lot of what he's going to be asked to do at Georgia in the high school highlight. But, Georgia's coaching staff's betting on his frame. They're betting on his athletic ability. How he turns into a run blocker, and physically he checks the boxes of what you're gonna want as a inline tight end. I don't think this is a guy that's gonna be, you'll watch some of these tight ends and they're more dynamic, like big slot type receiver prospects. I don't really see that with this kid. I just think really strong, really athletic, sure, but like I said, I like his width, like his upside as just an inline tight end, and then works on the blocking, see where we go from there. You guys let me know what you think about this kid if I'm underrating him, but that's not really me saying being negative. I think this kid's got a whole lot of upside, but you just won't really see what he's going to be asked to do at Georgia in high school. And it makes sense. This kid's a great high school receiver, but just doesn't athletically profile into a receiver at the next level. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Anybody else in this 2026 class you want me to watch? I have a good deal of Georgia players out there. Jay Lamar just committed like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Jared Curtis spin up. Big fan of Jared Curtis. It's a nice little weapon for Jared Curtis here. Thanks for watching.